All right, Paris, thank you for that live report. A police sergeant in Ludlow injured yesterday during a low-speed chase. Just before 2 p.m., police received a call about an erratic driver in a truck in East Miller Street area of Ludlow, and police attempted to stop that truck, but the driver just continued, leading them on a slow-speed chase, sideswiping 2 cars and hitting a pole. He eventually stopped on Main Street in Indian Orchard. Police say the driver, a man from Connecticut, wasn't coherent when they approached the car. The sergeant then broke a window and unlocked the door, cutting his arm on that broken glass. The driver did need medical help, then was taken to the hospital. No one was seriously injured during the accident, and the incident is still under investigation.